Hello and welcome back to more completing Minecraft. Today, we're building a mob farm. Before I do that though, I want to show you the updated... Oh, perfect timing! The updated sugarcane farm that I've now constructed. As you can see, I've sunk it into the floor completely now. Like, none of it is above ground at all. And, well, as you could just see, it works. It's the same premise, this one observer block looking at this one stalk here. And then when that grows 3 high, it activates all of these pistons. But you may notice that there's no hoppers in the water channel. And that's because, honestly, it looked a little bit stupid. Especially when you consider that there was a much easier way of doing this. So let's just open this trapdoor. And we can then go down here. So what is happening currently is the sugarcane is being knocked off, falling into the water, and then I have it set up from both sides so it feeds into this single channel here, which falls into a hopper. Didn't want to do that. Which falls into a hopper, which then feeds into a chest. That doesn't want to be in there. And that's where all of the sugarcane ends up. And this just repeats over and over and over. Which, as an auto farm, is exactly what I wanted it to do. But now that I've shown you, I can seal that up. That's fine. And I can come up here. Close that trapdoor. And because sugarcane does not need sunlight to grow, I can just go ahead and fill all this in. I can cover this over. And then once grass grows over all of these blocks, you would have no idea that there was an auto farm down there. Except for this trapdoor. And then, go and have a look yourself. But even then, you'd get sugarcane, but that's pretty much it. So that's what I've done off camera. And I think that's actually quite effective. I can just leave that running now and come back in maybe a day or two, Minecraft time. Maybe even longer. And then I can turn a lot of sugarcane into books, which will help my plans for enchanting immensely. Now, back to the mob farm. I've also decided that, although I don't want to have it right outside my house, having it close by is probably a good idea. Because that's how you get mobs to constantly spawn if you're kind of in the area. So what I've done is, you might have noticed, the hole into the mine area underneath my house is no longer here. Instead, I've moved it to here. And I've also kind of sectioned things off so far. So this way leads down to where we've all been before, if I can get through a door. That leads down to the mine that I've explored already, and this way leads off to where I have not. And I think I'm going to kind of go over in this direction a little bit, and then turn this area into my mob farm. I am going to have to, of course, go down quite a distance because of the way I want this to go in my head, or at least the way it's currently working in my head. Whether it will turn out that way or not, I don't know. But the idea is to have a system set up where, through the use of water, mobs are kind of pushed down into one open tunnel, like a vertical shaft kind of thing. And then they fall so far, take a bit of damage there. Aha. Do a bit of damage there. And then I can just attack them straight off. So the plan is to make the mob farm in this area, but I'm not 100% sure exactly where. I do know I need to be careful which direction I dig in, because the ladder goes up into my house there, which means this direction over here is where the ocean is. So I don't really want to dig over there. So that's not good. So what I'm thinking I might do is I might start here, kind of, and then head this way for a little bit. I don't want to go too far because, again, I want it to be kind of close so that mobs are constantly spawning while I'm in the area. But I don't want it to be so close that I can hear them from my house. Although, to be honest, this is actually a pretty decent distance from the house. I would never hear them here, so this should be fine. Now, I don't know how far water travels. So that's a thing I need to try and figure out. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put a bucket of water here. And when I say how far it travels, I mean how far it goes before it stops. That might seem obvious. But I don't want to have it set up so that the water also goes down the hole, you know? I don't want that to be a thing. I want the water to just stop, and then that's it. You know, the hole should be the end point, because if the water also went down the hole, then the mobs just wouldn't go down there. I think they'd float, or at least they would take no damage from the fall, which would be, you know, a bit unfortunate, but I guess that could happen. But hopefully... Aha! Here we go. So that's as far as it goes. The idea, of course, being that even if a mob spawns here, it would get pushed over this way, towards the hole. Even if it slows down here, eventually it'll just kind of... Let me just do that for effect. Get pushed all the way, and then down. Down it goes. So that's the plan. So how far is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I would need to mine out 8 in all directions. And then... I think I'd need to put a bucket of water on each corner, as well as each kind of central flat edge, if that makes sense. I think. I've only got 2 buckets, so this might take a while. But I think we got this. I think we got this. I just need to go ahead now and dig out these channels, and we should be good. I was going to time-lapse this, in all honesty, but, you know, considering it's not that big of a job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Considering it's not that big of a job, if I did, it would be the shortest time lapse known to man. Like, it'd be like 10 seconds, and that's pretty much it. So we're not doing that. This does mean, of course, that I'm stretching this out purely for content at this stage. Okay, this is our water area, all carved out. Honestly, it looks a lot bigger than I thought it would. I do need to come over here quickly, though, and just put some torches down. Because otherwise I'm going to have some friends, and I don't want them to appear just yet. I mean, that's kind of the point of me making this, but... yeah, it's a little bit too soon for them to make an appearance, I think. I do also, thinking about it, want to go ahead and just kind of fill this area up. Because I don't want the mobs to, like, start jumping up here, you know. As fun as it would be to watch, it kind of ruin everything. So, here we go. If I put a bucket of water in every corner, you end up with a very sad looking kind of thing, you know? And that just won't do. But what happens then at this point if we put another bucket at every center? It looks a little better, but there are still clearly problems. So I need to go and get some more water and then try and figure out how to do this, because there are too many dead zones here. Too many areas where you could get a mob to spawn, and then it'll just kind of... well, look at where I'm going, for instance. I'm being pushed here, but then that's it. The only way to get down the hole would be if you were to be spawned in the central regions, because the side ones aren't going to get you down here. They're not going to get you down here. So I need to go and get some more water. Okay, so let's see if we can fix this. Now, as we've said, putting a bucket right here doesn't do anything because it creates a dead zone here and here. And that's not what we want. So instead, let's try corner 1, 2, 3. It eliminates an area from here, but it's still not great. Because if you spawn on this block, that'll be enough. You get pushed over here towards, well, here, at which point, once you get to it, that's where you stop. So we're on the right track. So after quite a bit of trial and error, I think I got this. I think I've got this all figured out. There are still some dead zones in here, like in the 4 corners, for instance, but that's it. There aren't any random spots, like here, for instance, that would be a dead zone. Everything now essentially leads to the center, and that is where I'm going to focus next. I do need to be careful here, of course, because digging straight down is never really a good idea. So what I might do... Actually, this is going to be a horrible idea, isn't it? This is going to be the worst idea I've ever had. Alright, you know what? You know what? We're just going to have to pray that I don't die. But, wait, how do I get back up again? I did not think this through, did I? Hold on. How far down should I dig? How far down should I dig? 14, 15. So, if my math is right, if I can in fact count... I can't. I failed. How much off was I? Oh, by 1! I was off by 1! Wait, what? Did I not... Oh, no, that's right. No, it's right. It's fine. It's fine. Because that's right. Yeah, okay. No, I can count. We're okay. We're okay. So this is where the mob's going to drop down. So they're going to be hitting this block here. That's where their feet are going to be. So I need to think about... where I'm going to be to hit them. So if their feet are there, I need to do this. So that... you know, they can't just walk towards me. But I'm going to need to make a slab, aren't I? I'm going to need to make like a half block slab to give myself even more protection. And then at that point, I think we're essentially done, aren't we? It's just a case of taking all the torches out and then just waiting for a while. Perfect. That is actually perfect. So let's go back up. Let's take out all the torches. I'm also gonna brick this area up when I'm done. Then I guess we just wait. Let's get back up here. I'm expecting good things from you. So, it turns out that I have messed up slightly. You see, I was waiting for about 20 minutes and nothing happened. So I went and did some research. And it turns out that mobs cannot spawn in water. Which makes sense. So I need to go ahead and just dig all of this out around the edge and then try again. And then we'll see what happens. Okay, so I've been thinking. if the mobs only spawn on dry land, then realistically, I need to maximize the amount of dry land that there is. So, what I need to do in that case is kind of, if nothing else, just go around the edge here and fill this extra layer in to give a little bit more area for the mobs to spawn on. Which means I may need to rethink how I'm going to do the water part, because yeah, I'm going to need to rethink this entirely. And that's it. Okay, so I had the right idea. You are in fact supposed to have water running into a hole like I did. However, as we have already established, you need land, or rather dry blocks, for the mobs to spawn on, which I did not have. But what you can also do is you can set things up so you can have trapdoors. I'm gonna need to rethink this a second. Because that block now has to be a 2x2 hole. You can have trapdoors set up so that the mobs think that it's a full block, but it's actually not. So they just walk over the top and then into the water. That's the idea. So I had the right kind of beginnings, but the overall construction, execution, whatever you want to call it, was where I kind of fell over at the final hurdle. And then that's perfect. Okay. Which means I can actually now go ahead and do this without fear of drowning. I'm going to go 1, 2... Whoops, no. Where are you? 3, 4. And then you're supposed to put hoppers here as well. So let me just create an exit point here that I can jump out of. And then I can use those hoppers that I created for the... what's it called? The sugarcane farm. I can use them for this. Use the slabs. And then I need to... make a bit of space here. I think that's the... Yeah, it is, that's right. Just making sure I was going the right way. Because I need to put a block there and there so I can just kind of, you know, swish at their legs when they drop down. That's perfect. Okay, so how do I get back up? I need to make a bit of a room here, I think. Although I don't really need to. I mean, nothing's really going to be escaping from here anyway, are they? They're going to be falling down here, then that's it. So, basically, I just need to get back up. And I've come down like 8 blocks at this point, so I'm going to have to go... Oh, I wish I'd have brought some ladders. That would have made this so much easier. Oh, perfect. I have actually managed to find my way back here, which is great, because now I can just block this up. Not that bit. There. Perfect. I do need to... Right. Hold on. I need to go across one more up into here, and then that would work. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have to redo this whole area anyway, like I said. But I think this could work. Wait, no, I didn't put the trapdoors on yet. I also haven't filled in this area completely, so we're not done yet. Okay, now it's finished. This is made almost completely to spec. I mean, you're supposed to make this above ground and have it like 25 blocks, whatever, up in the air, but it should work underground as well, right? Right? I mean, I guess we're gonna see. Because there's no light in there at all now. There is no light whatsoever. So now we're gonna do the whole waiting thing again. Okay, so it's not the most full set of blocks in the world, but this works. This definitely works. That definitely works as a thing. And I got the drops there as well. I don't know how many more are currently up there. Let's go have a look. Let's go break the seal, as it were, and then see exactly what we have behind this wall. Okay, so we have a bat and a spider left, but that's fine. Can you like change into something that's gonna fall down the hole, please? I'd like that very much. But it works. It definitely works. It may take a while to generate the experience that I need, or the experience that I want for enchanting reasons, but that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine, because I'm going to need to go and mine some diamond anyway. I gotta go and find some diamond to turn into diamond armor, and make some more diamond tools and everything, but that's absolutely fine. You know, stuff can just keep, that can just keep spawning mobs and pushing them down into the pit there, and I'll keep going down every now and then to see what's up, but for the most part, yeah, that's absolutely fine. That works. And I think that's where we're going to end things for now. In the next video, assuming of course everything goes to plan, I'll keep my eye on that creeper. There he is, there he is. Assuming everything goes to plan, I think we could be heading into the Nether properly next time. So until then, hope you've enjoyed this, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.